Hey guys, it's Kim and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. I know it's been a little bit since I have posted on here, and since then my subscribers have pretty much doubled, so thank you for subscribing and sticking around. Today I'm going to be talking about the new year and my expectations and what I would like to happen in the new year. So this is going to be my welcome to the new year video. So, for those of you who are new here, my name is Kim. I am 24 years old and I live in Pittsburgh. If you have looked through my channel at all, you see I post a lot of concert videos. I have some vlogs on there. I've got some haul videos, and I'm going to be getting back into a routine of posting more. So yeah, I've got the supplies for it and everything. I gotta get back into my groove. This is just the start of it, you know? I've got some plans that I would like to make for myself this year, and I'm not going to cut this video off at any point. I'm just going to keep it going and, you know, roll with the flow. There's not going to be any big editing or anything. This is just going to be my all natural self. So yeah, well, welcome to the crazy ride of me. So a lot has been going on in life lately, and there goes my dog barking at someone. But a lot has been going on lately, and it's just, life is crazy. You know, we are, what, 2-3 years into a pandemic now, and it took that long for me to go and catch COVID. So yeah, last week I was super sick, and I really didn't think I was going to make it because of how sick I was. Like, I've never had a temperature that high. I've never been so sick in my life. But on top of that, I had an abscess, which meant I had an infection. So I had both of those going at the same time. And let me tell you, it's not fun. It ain't fun. I am slowly getting back to normal. I mean, I still have some issues with my voice. I still have a little bit of a cough. But you know, getting there. We're making progress. And that's all life is taking it one step at a time and making progress. Whether it's a lot or a little bit, it still counts, right? So while I was sick, you know, there's not much I'm doing besides laying around. I'm not even looking at my phone because, like, light was killing me. But it just makes you think, like, oh my god, like, I can't wait for the day that I can feel normal again, where I can feel like me again. And I was thinking about that a lot. Like, I just wanted to feel like myself again. I wanted to get back into my routine, especially since I ended up sick on the week that I took vacation time from work, because I wanted some me time, you know, after working the busy holidays and everything. Like, I wanted to be able to be home and sit back, relax, and unwind, like take care of the house and stuff, and life was like, nope, sorry, that's not gonna happen. So here we are. You know, been out of work for almost 2 damn weeks, but you know, here we are, just making the best of it. I am grateful that my health has gotten better and everything, but now it's time to really get into the new year, since I couldn't do it, you know, when it started pretty much. So there's a couple different things. You know, life has its challenges and everything, and I really want to make a promise to myself that this year, like, I'm not going to get lost. And I know a lot of people have been dealing with this because of the pandemic, and life's not even close to normal. A lot of people are feeling lost. Like, not everything feels the same anymore. Like, life's harder, this, that, and the third. And I totally agree. Like, you know, it went from being out of work to working a little bit to working a lot to, you know, barely being home to constantly being on the move and stuff, and it gets exhausting. So especially during the holidays, you know, work's picking up and you're at work more often than you're at home, and then when you're at home, you're, you know, trying to online shop for Christmas, and you're trying to get the holidays and everything going. You want it to be perfect, because throughout the whole year of everything being so shitty, if there's one thing that can be nice, it's the holidays. It's being with your family, it's making memories, and that's when it hits you. It should not just be at the holidays that we feel like this, you know? It should be more often in life. Life is too short, and if we haven't learned it yet from the pandemic, you know, it's eventually going to hit some people at some point that life is way too short. and we can't take it for granted, because you never know if you're going to have another day. You're never gonna know if someone you love is going to have another day or not. Like, life is just too short. It's always been too short, but being in the middle of a pandemic, you know, it doesn't make it any easier. And this year I really want to focus on having more quality time with my family and my friends, because I feel like I don't see them enough, and I don't. Like, when I saw my parents for Christmas, that was the first time I saw them in 2 months since my brother's wedding. Like, that's a long time, and I only live like 20 minutes away from them. Granted, I don't drive, but I want to make more time with the people that matter the most to me. I want to prioritize time with my parents, because life is so damn precious, and I don't want to take these opportunities for granted, you know? And just my friends, like, their lives are evolving and changing. Like, they're moving into their own places, and they're having housewarmings, and they're having these events and stuff. And most of the time when this stuff is happening, I'm at work. And you know, we need money to survive. Like, we're the working class and everything. But, you know, money is replaceable. Memories and people are not. And I just want to make, you know, it's such a priority to have more time with the people I care about this year, because in the last 2 years I barely had enough time with them. And even though it was progressively a little bit better last year, I want to continue to make it better. And I want to be around the people that I love and the people that make me feel good, because that makes me feel good, and it makes me feel like, you know, maybe I'm doing something right, maybe I am going in the right direction, you know? It's little stuff like that. So that's definitely a priority in my life, is I want more family time for sure, and I'm going to make it happen this year. I don't know how it's going to happen, but I'm gonna make it happen, because I want to see the people I care about. Now, there's different, like, creative outlets and stuff in my life. Like, I have my excuse me, I have my classic crafts business, which is, you know, I make headbands, I make pillows, blankets and stuff. Like, I knit all of that by hand. But I also have my candle and wax melt business, which has been doing really good in the last year, because I started that I would say May of 2020, and it really did good in 2021, and especially during Christmas time. And I would love to keep that going, because it's something I genuinely love to do. I'm going to link down below my TikTok, because I also show you guys how I create all of my stuff on TikTok in a step-by-step video, and I just post a lot of, you know, fun content. I'm trying to still learn the ropes of it and everything, but I'm trying to get more into things, you know? Everything's changing these days, and I'm trying to just go with the flow of things, so it's just a start. But yes, I want to get more time with my business and stuff, because I realize while I am working so much at my main job, I have a hard time, you know, having free time to make my side business what it is. And my side business is definitely a priority to me, because it's something that I created, and it just means so much to me, and it means so much for how much people have supported it this year and everything. And I just want to continue evolving and continue to learn and expand my craft and make it something even more beautiful than it is right now. So that's definitely another priority. Another thing is, last year, if you've seen my videos about my story times and stuff on my channel and on my second channel, you would see that me and my best friend Jordy went to Hillview Manor this past summer. And we had, you know, some crazy experiences and stuff happen, and it's stories that I'm going to tell for the rest of my life, because I've never had something happen like I did that night. And it really spoke to me in a way, and I want to progress in that. So in the paranormal field, like, there's just so much more that I want to do. I would love to go back to Gettysburg with the knowledge that I have now. I want to go back to Hillview Manor just to have another chance to, you know, further the investigation that we had the first time, and, you know, going with the information and the occurrences that we had and build off of that, you know. But I also want to go to new places. Like, I want to go to Eastern State Penitentiary, like, anywhere close to me, honestly. Like, I would love to go back to Dead Man's Hollow and go to the caves that we never made it to. Like, there's so much to do but it's also chaotic schedules that we both work with. I mean, we're definitely going to try and pull off what we can. We have 11 more months to go, so there's definitely time. It's just prioritizing it. And, you know, I don't want to get lost working every single day of my life and then not having the free time to have fun or do stuff that I enjoy, because I realize the more that I am at work like 5-6 days a week and I have less and less free time at home or in my life to get other stuff done, I find myself losing myself more. And when I lose myself, I get in a dark rut, and you know, we all go through it. I don't like it. And I want to try and keep myself out of that as much as possible, because last year was a very hard year on me, and I just think that I deserve to give myself as much happiness as possible, whatever it takes. And I'm really going to prioritize myself first this year. I want to make sure I'm happy. I want to make sure I love myself. I want to make sure that I think about myself before anyone else, because I have a tendency, being such a kind-hearted person, that I always want to put everybody else before me, and then I'm more hurt about the fact that when I have my down moments, nobody's there for me like I am for them. And as much as I say that all the time, you think I would learn. You think I would learn, but I don't. And I don't stop because it's just in my nature. Like, I'm a kind-hearted person. Like, it's just, I wear my heart on my sleeve. I protect my friends and my family, like, at an instant. Like, that's just who I am. And I'm still going to continue to do that, but in the mix, I want to remember I have to put myself first. Like, I can't always put others first, because then I fall behind on myself. Like, I need to keep up on myself, or else I'm not going to be doing okay. And then who's going to check on you when you're not doing okay? I mean, some people do, but still, like, you gotta prioritize yourself. And I definitely lose myself a lot, so I want to focus on me. I want this to be a year of me. You know, just because we're in our 20s doesn't mean that life always makes sense. You know, when we were graduating high school, they wanted us to pick a college, they wanted us to pick our profession, they wanted us to have our life set. I don't know what I want in my life. I'm confused as hell about what I want in my life. You know, I would love to be able to make enough money where I can travel the world and just be a paranormal investigator. Like, that's what I love. I love crafting. I love doing things that aren't a typical job, like, because it brings me joy. It's more fun for me, like, to just sit back and be like, I'm doing something that I love, and I can see myself doing this for a long period of time. And I think about that with doing paranormal investigations, with my side business, just writing poetry, working on my books, sitting down and reading a book, like, things that make me genuinely happy. I need to do more of that. I'm still going to continue my job, obviously, and I'm still going to work it the same, but I'm going to find ways to make everything coincide the way that it should. So it's a lot, you know, but that's like my New Year's resolution, is putting myself first, putting these things first, and just trying to find the right balance in my life. I just don't want to feel lost about simple things and stuff. Like, there's got to be a balance somehow, you know? And it's just a little hard to find it sometimes. So my point being, yes, I'm going to be turning 25 this year, and yes, I thought my life was going to be different at this point. You know, when I was in high school, I set out a goal for myself. I was like, by 23, I want to be engaged. By 25, I want to be married. By 27, I want to start a family. But why am I throwing these times on myself? Why am I rushing it? Life's not perfect. I don't want any of that until my life feels like it's complete the proper way, until it feels like it makes proper sense. Like, I'm still trying to find myself, and I'm still trying to perfect myself in my life, and I can't rush these big monumental things in life when I'm still trying to understand myself. Like, you know, just because we're in our 20s, like, we're not gonna have everything figured out. Not everyone is going to have everything figured out, and I'll be one of the ones to admit that I don't have my life figured out. But you know what? I'm taking it day by day, and I'm just trying to enjoy the ride, and that's all you can do. It's life. You want to make memories, you want to have a good time and everything. That's what I'm working on. and I'm working on it. Well, I'm gonna start working on it now that I can get out of the house again. But it's a work in progress, and you know, progress can be slow, progress can be fast, but you can't get mad at the, you know, the time that it takes. Like, you have to have patience for it. You have to have patience with yourself. You have to have patience with the things around you. Not everything's gonna happen at the drop of a hat. And that's just something that I need to learn, is I need to have patience with things, because everything's not gonna happen that quick, and it's going to happen when it's going to happen. You know, I just hope by the end of the year, like when I look back on this video, like I can be like, oh, I did this and I did that and I really stuck to my word. And that's what I want. I really want to hold myself accountable to making this the best year for myself that I possibly can. Making this be the year that I find myself, and, you know, I really start to figure out what I want in my life and the direction I want to go and blah blah blah, like the whole 9 yards. I just want to be able to come back to this video by December and, you know, see the girl who is lost and confused at this time, and at that point sit back and realize, wow, I really figured out how to love and care for myself in the proper ways. And, you know, I put my foot down towards things that were not okay, and I voiced my opinion on it, and I didn't hold back, and I wasn't one of the girls that just wanted to keep her mouth shut and have people continue to walk all over her. I want to use my voice, and I want to be heard. And, you know, there's a lot of things that have happened where my feelings have not been validated, and it throws you down a lot. But I want to be the one to finally be like, you know what, life's gonna throw me down, but I'm getting back up. And that's my goal this year. So I know this video is kind of like all over the place and whatnot, but welcome to my brain. You know, I kind of, when I have conversations, everything's kind of jumbled and it goes all over the place. And yes, I talk with my hands a lot. I'm Italian, I can't help it, but I'm trying to just dog hair. I'm trying to just be excited and put the first step forward into making this a good year. It's 2022, and oh my god, that's a lot of twos. Hoping, you know, things get better, and, you know, I just want to cherish life and enjoy it, and I just want to make the best of it. And I just want to really look back in December and look at the memories of this year and be like, wow, you know, everything that I wanted this year, I did it. Like, I finally did it. There's a lot of years where I sit here and I tell myself, like, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, like, it's gonna happen. And then I look back at the year and I'm like, well, that did not happen. Not even close to happen. So it's a work in progress. But I'm not gonna be mad at myself if it takes time or anything. I just, as long as I'm working on it, it means I'm doing something right. So all I can say is, you know, here's to the new year. Here's to more family time, more friend time, more investigations, bigger and better than what we've done before, making my business even larger than it already is, which, by the way, already goes out of state. It's gone to North Carolina, it's gone to California, it's gone to Vegas. It's going all over the place. And I just think that's so exciting. People that I don't even see face to face are buying my product. And it amazes me. And it makes me feel so good, like I'm doing something right. And I just want to continue to feel the way I feel about that. Like, I just want to continue feeling like I'm taking the right steps. I'm going in the right direction. So, you know, here's to the new year. Here's to figuring out life. Here's to making life better. And just taking one step at a time and having the patience with yourself to get there. And, you know, just because we have a bad day, one bad day does not change all the good days that we're having, you know? It just, you don't want to belittle yourself because things aren't going at the pace that you wish they were. It's life. and life throws a lot of curveballs, and things happen for a reason, but we have to let them happen for a reason. Because you never know what that one bad day could amount to in a week, in a month, by the end of the year. So yeah. My thoughts are pretty jumbled, but I think you guys get the point. I'm really just making this video for myself. You know, it doesn't even matter if people sit here and watch it all the way through. But this is kind of therapeutic for me. And 150 subscribers now. The last time I posted on here, I think I was at 85 or 90, so definitely made a jump. About to hit 100,000 views on my channel. Like, I just want to thank each and every one of you for subscribing, for watching so many hours of my channel, and having the patience with me even though I haven't been posting often. Life's definitely been crazy, but I'm gonna make it another thing this year to be more active on my YouTube channel and be more interactive and everything. So I'm going to link below my other YouTube channel, my TikTok, you know, anything possible for me to connect with you guys better. I'll even link my business Instagram so you can keep up with my candles and wax melts and stuff, because come on, who doesn't love a good scent? And they're to die for. So yeah, that's all I've got for today. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you for subscribing. Don't forget to like and comment. And you know what? I hope you guys stay on this journey with me this year and we get to watch the transformation together. But again, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a good year. Hope you guys stay healthy. And until the next time, bye.